The Terrible Warriors continues to be able to produce new episodes, in thanks in part to our support on Patreon. Check us out at patreon.com/terriblewarriors to see how you can be involved in the show, listen to our recordings, and get souvenirs sent to you in the mail signed by people on the show. Every single NPC in this campaign is named after a Patreon supporter. So if you are one of those supporters, thanks. Today, on the Terrible Warriors, return to the Mälaren Islands, the home of the Loop, a mysterious government program. They say it's a particle collider. But have you heard the rumors of the aliens in the cooling towers, or portals to another world? Creatures in the woods and footprints in the snow have led our kids on a mystery. All mysteries start off well and good, but sometimes you regret your choices. They're gonna come face to face with their fears today, in our third episode, and our kids who are way out of their depth now. They are your Terrible Warriors.
Welcome, Terrible Warriors, to episode 3 of our Tales from the Loop campaign. I'm Justin Eacock, and... No, wait, I'm not. That's wrong. I'm Joshua Barbeau from Chaotic Rogue Entertainment, and I'm also your game master for Tales from the Loop. To my right, your left, is...
Which one is that now? Is it me or Cassie?
Did I confuse you?
Rock, paper, scissors, see who goes first.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Cassidy 2011 Chew, and I'm putting my foot down on this one, apparently.
It's always in the third or fourth act where you draw that line in the sand and you shoot Gary in the kneecaps.
Yeah, fuck Gary.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, my name is Natalie, also from Chaotic Rogue Entertainment. Am I introducing my character in this moment?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
I am playing Katri, also known as Ghost. I draw people. All of you. All the time.
When we're sleeping.
Weirdo.
When you're sleeping.
Weirdo.
Hello, I'm John Blair. I'm an actor, writer, and comedian, and I am the voice of Jackson on the series People Watching, which I forgot to mention on the last 2 episodes, which you can check out on CBC if you're in Canada, and Cracked if you are not. And I am playing Tommy Folland, a 14-year-old boy from the farm who is a simple, sweet young man.
He's going to get eaten alive by a pterodactyl. Well, you can't. The kids don't die in this game. But I'm Justin Eacock from here, the Terrible Warriors. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting us on Patreon. This entire game has been broadcast on our Discord channel. I mean, people are kind of popping in and out as their evening goes because it's a Saturday night. You got better things to do. I understand. My character is Henrik. I'm the Iceman. I'm the jock. I'm the asshole who's leading these guys on a wild goose chase over a frozen lake in the middle of the winter.
You're
this is
also known as the
fine.
meat shield.
I'm the meat shield. I charge.
Yep.
I'm not going to learn any lessons from this Demogorgon metaphor. There's nothing to be learned here other than the game is rigged and I should have won.
Say please.
When last we left our heroes, as you just finished saying, the kids can't die in this game, but really, he meant the player kids can't die in this game. As a pterodactyl swoops down from the sky and scoops Ken Reels up off the ice,
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
plucking his eyeballs out as it does so. The
Oh,
kids can die in this game.
Wow.
Just not ours.
Shit.
Just not yours. Ken is screaming as a large pterodactyl is carrying him off. And his 3 compatriots, the ever so tough rivals to you, they go screaming, running off in the distance.
All right. Holy shit. I want to... Part of me wants to run after the pterodactyl and save Ken.
Yeah, it's because you're
Bad idea.
fucking bonkers.
So you're taking the leadership role now and being like, we got to go this way?
Yeah, I don't know. I would like to...
The pterodactyl carries Ken up several hundred feet, then drops his lifeless corpse smack down onto the ice.
Oh my god. Run!
The ice,
Cool.
the ice cracks. beneath the
Scatter!
weight of his
no.
body.
Okay,
And
there's the
now
land. We
it's
see the land. The land's just that
Cracking
way.
beneath your
Go,
feet.
run, go. Just leave.
You've got ice cracking beneath your feet and a pterodactyl swooping down for a second kill behind you. The three other punks who stood in your way have scattered, running back towards
Yeah,
the
we're
island.
running to the
You're running
shoreline.
back as well. You're all going to need to make me a body plus force check. No, sorry, body plus move check
Okay.
to run fast.
I got 8 dice, so I'll go last.
Hey guys, I might die.
Oh no.
Kids can't
Sorry,
dance.
body
No,
plus
They
you
can
just might
become
get scared.
broken.
body plus move.
Body plus move.
Nope.
But you got a lot of luck.
You are very
You're a lucky kid.
I guess
If you spend one of your luck points, you can.
And do we
re-roll
still have
all
the
your
dice
failed
pool?
dice.
From when I sent us out on this trip,
Oh no.
Sure, why not?
So you
Me
have-
neither.
we have 2 dice, remember, from that dice pool from we first left
Okay.
to chase the dog down.
Okay.
Does that mean they can roll it into their check?
Yes.
But once it's used, it's used.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
None for me either.
No? Oh, crap.
Dear.
Okay, that's fine.
I've got it.
If I get a couple of successes with my effects, I think I can help out.
It's true.
Give success to another kid. Okay, so I just need to get 4 successes.
I believe
You
in
literally pick everyone else up and carry them to the other side.
So what do I get? I get 1, 2,
You're
3,
beware
4,
now.
5, 6,
You're beware, and we're team
7,
Rocket.
8. I got 1 success. I can only save myself.
That is correct.
Or I'm gonna reroll.
We're
Need
using
one of
luck,
my
or are you
luck.
going to push?
Luck?
Okay.
Give me another die.
Can I
please.
push to get extra successes?
You absolutely can.
Yeah, I'm gonna push these. I'm sorry, I re-roll all the dice that were
All
not
your
successes.
fails.
Yeah, which
was- Just
you
take
don't
my
re-roll
one.
your success.
So I have the 1 success, and I'm gonna push.
However, if you fail, like if you don't roll any successes from the dice you re-roll,
It's
you're going to
7.
get a condition.
It's 7. Okay, I got 1 more success,
Which you can give to one of your
which I can now
players.
give to someone as a success.
Uh-huh.
So that's gonna be my brother.
Yeah. it is.
Yeah, I figured.
Get up! We gotta go.
Nope.
You re-rolled all your dice?
Yeah. All my dice are 2 of them.
Oh, you only have 2 of them.
Can I use a luck to reroll as well?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I need 5.
Now you've used your luck, but you could push like I did.
You could. Or you could use another. How many lucks do you have left?
2 more after this.
I no succeed.
Oh no!
And you were using a luck?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to push?
Yeah.
Okay, roll again.
I mean, it is a big, scary gaijin or kaiju. Not gaijin. Gaijin's something
did not
else.
succeed.
Oh no!
Were you pushing?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so you could get scared, and
So
we'll still
you
make
managed
it.
to get away from
Hey,
But you're just gonna be really scared.
Okay, I have 1 success.
Okay, so you still
I
managed to get
pushed.
away from the chasing pterodactyl. It's on your heels, nipping at your ponytail. It's terrifying. I think scared is the most appropriate condition to take after this. So
Yeah,
you
it's-
get to the other side, but you
legitimate
are
monster.
scared.
Now, what side did we run to?
We were closest to the
Yeah.
the island we were heading
The island we were going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
which is written right there.
The three
island of
remaining
Aldeso.
the 3 remaining punks who
Aldelso.
were threatening you have scattered. So now you're on the island of
So
Aldeso.
we're here on the shore near Dalby.
Okay.
Yeah. The pterodactyl has left you alone for the time being.
Take cover.
So.
Oh my god, did you see that? I think Ken's dead.
That.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny! You bastards!
Thank you for supporting us on Patreon, Ken.
Thank you for supporting us on Patreon, Ken.
Sorry, you're dead.
Sorry you're dead. But you got killed by a pterodactyl,
That
wasn't it cool?
Was. Do you think that got the boy and the dog?
I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Are you all right? Is everyone? Are you okay?
Isabella, are you
Nope.
okay?
I am super not okay. I am definitely not okay. Isabella's she's like, kind of touches like the ground with her hands and just kind of like curls up into like a little ground ball.
Catchy kind of like kneels next to her. And
While
just
you're
kinda,
crawling
like, pats
on the-
her head.
While you're rolling up into a little ball, you're closer to the ground, so you happen to see dog tracks heading away from the shoreline.
Guys,
You know what this feeling is? This is a feeling of sunk cost fallacy. We've put in so much, we have to keep going.
What is it? What's
Look.
down there? What's going on?
It sounds far too
Tracks.
smart for you.
That was me as the player.
there's tracks.
Yeah.
There's tracks.
Oh. Dog? Pupper?
Yeah.
He made it. He survived.
Okay.
Let's go get him.
So not eaten by pterodactyl. Wonderful. Let's follow. Isabella, can you get up? Do you need help? I can help you.
Just give me a second.
No worries.
Hey, it's all right. It caught us out in the open. Now we know not to be. Out in the open. Is that? Thank you.
I mean, on the bright side, he's probably not hungry anymore.
No, he just dropped the body.
Well,
Unless he goes back to eat that. I do not know.
Oh God.
I do not feel like
I don't
that's
want to go
okay.
back and check, but let's just assume that he's going to be distracted for a little while.
Maybe. Has anybody studied dinosaurs? No. We should do that next time.
We'll do that next time. We'll do that for next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Important information.
So we then the punks are gone,
What did
Did
you
they
say
scatter?
before?
Yeah.
Oh, they fucking booked it.
and so and the tracks continue deeper into the island.
Mhm.
No sign of Brian.
Not yet.
Let's keep following the dog. Maybe the dog found Brian.
Maybe.
Isabella finally just kind of gets up and dusts herself off and is not happy.
I'm sorry, Isabella.
I didn't sign up for this.
It's going to be okay. We're going to be okay.
Okay.
I promise. Don't
Okay.
worry. I'm here.
Okay.
We can do this together.
Well, there's tracks. We should follow them.
You follow the tracks?
For
Let's
the
go.
record, pterodactyls were apparently carnivorous and probably preyed upon fish and other small animals. So children,
Children are
possibly.
small
Yep.
animals.
Anyways,
Just like the Game of Thrones dragons.
You follow the tracks.
in case you want to know.
of the
Just in
dog.
case.
So this is also historically accurate.
Yes.
Excellent.
You're welcome.
100% medically accurate.
That's what we strive for on this show.
Yep.
You follow the dog
Tracks.
into the island.
Yeah.
Where you eventually come across the corpse of a moose, a fairly large moose, like a full-grown buck.
Oh,
However, this moose has been
tend to
slaughtered.
be.
This moose has been slaughtered, and it's even half eaten.
Gross.
The pterodactyl did it.
If someone wants to make a comprehend roll,
That's a thing I can do.
I could tell them a little bit more about the
Comprehend and
mind.
I need
happy to do any mind roll.
7.
Oh Jesus. Okay, we'll see how that goes. How many more?
yeah, I'm
Yep.
the meathead,
Wait,
but I only have
yes. Hang on.
2 in comprehend.
I have,
Have you
5
noticed?
in mind.
Yeah, I got a success.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
we
girl.
bring the nerds along.
You understand that the moose was killed by an animal with huge jaws and teeth. Definitely something bigger than a pterodactyl.
Yeah.
Snow, however, has covered all the tracks on the ground. So,
Okay,
it's hard
okay.
to see what left the tracks
Okay.
behind.
Dinosaurs are real.
How
However, looking nearby, you see some trees, and there are marks on the tree as high up as, 8 feet tall.
how recent is this moose death? Would you say?
Within the last day or two.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it's still even a little warm, it's the middle of winter.
Yeah,
It would have been frozen if it had been any longer.
that's fair.
Okay, so
Okay,
we-
so I relay that information.
Oh. That's
Maybe we should make for Dalby, which is a village here on the island,
I thought that made
and we
food.
could
That
take the
sounded
bus home.
good. So heads is a village.
Sure. Maybe that's where the dog went.
Maybe. Or
So we
Brian.
don't see any more. We don't see any more puppy tracks.
You've lost sight of the puppy tracks. However, looking around, you do see a thin plume of smoke beyond the tree line.
I mean, I guess if we're in the business of following trails right now,
Well, there's smoke, there's people.
or just a fire with no people involved, that might be a thing.
No, that's where help is.
Okay, shall we go? Boy, oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into?
An adventure.
Okay.
It's a mystery.
Well, at the very least, it might not be a bad idea to get out of the woods. Ooh.
I thought you liked the woods.
It's like, not these ones.
I feel like this is an exceptional situation here, Henrik.
You're always telling me to go out for walks. No, I'm out on a walk. You're telling me to go home.
So maybe as we're heading towards the smoke, I might try to get Catri's attention just as we're walking over and be like, there's one thing I don't really get, and maybe I'm overthinking it, but you saw Brian skate out over here?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
everything happening over here with that and the monster and the other thing is one thing, but why would he come here?
It's not. No, that was. I don't know why he didn't just go home that night.
You just
Maybe he felt like he needed to. Maybe he thought he saw something. I do not know. I do not think the dog was missing yet.
Did
so-
I have my history with the team members
Maybe-
having the bad dreams
Maybe Ice Boy just made him so
still
angry.
be part of my backstory?
You can do that, yeah.
Your brother does that to people,
Yeah, tell me about it.
but I wouldn't think that a outcome of that would be to go across a lake of ice.
Well,
That seems.
do I hear the two of you doing this chat? Or are you keeping yourselves out of my ear sight?
No, I wouldn't actively be avoiding talking to you.
Your
I
sight,
guess.
eye
Ear
shot.
sight. Yep.
I don't like you. I don't avoid you.
I'm gonna say,
Especially with monsters going around, you
Probably
probably
staying pretty
aren't
close.
too far from each
Yeah.
other.
yeah,
Yeah.
Brian was having bad dreams. Everyone on the team was.
Well, what kinds of dreams?
Don't know. They were just
Well, you're on the team. Wouldn't you have had them too?
everyone was exhausted and on edge, and there was just talk in the locker room.
What was your dream?
I wasn't having dreams, but
Oh.
it was.
Because you're not on the team. Got it.
Wow.
Wow. Not everyone on the team was having bad dreams, but enough people were that there was talk. No one knew what was going on. Then it was a few days later, someone comes by from the loop offering to do medical studies on the team.
Why?
Then I get into a fight and I'm benched, but right after that, Brian goes skating off into the dark. I'm not saying there's a pattern here, but it's weird, right?
Well, it's all connected.
We're all
to
having
you.
dreams, and then it's like he slipwalks off. He said he wasn't like paying attention to anything that's around him. He just got onto his skates and just wandered off into the fog.
Well, there was no fog. It was fairly clear, but it was dark, so I lost track of him after a bit.
Someone came by wanting to experiment on you. Jeez, why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you tell mom or dad?
The doctors are always coming through the school. They're always coming by to see, like, making sure that the radiation from the plant isn't doing anything to us, and that
It
we're all.
sounds like yes. If you're having dreams, I think that might be radiation.
Well, I'm fine. I'm not having any dreams,
I
but
don't think you're fine.
let's go find Brian. Let's
Tommy, your brother is very strange.
You're one to talk, weirdo.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah,
Talking to your nicer brother.
You spook.
Hey, come on. Look, we all went along with this, and we're all God knows where looking for this dog. Least we can do is stop being on each other's throats. All right?
I put my hands up, like, let's go to the smoke.
You make your way through the tree line to a farm, which is the source of the smoke coming from a chimney in a fenced-in farm. And as you're walking up to the fenced-in farm, you think that you see something moving low to the ground around the farm fence, looking for a way in.
Yes.
It might be the dog.
Might be a boy
It might be Goldie.
or a boy.
I still keep my hockey stick out.
This is why you cannot sneak. Big stick stops that.
Big stick stops a lot of things.
Fair point.
What do you guys
sneak.
do?
I'm going to move on ahead and find out what that thing is.
That didn't go well for you the last time. It hasn't gone
Sure
well
it
for
did.
you.
I'm still
period.
here, aren't I?
It hasn't gone well for you at all.
I'm gonna make myself as inconspicuous as I can. Just kind of like, I don't know, find somewhere to kind of hide or lay low or whatever.
Okay. You just hiding, or are you sneaking
Yeah.
towards the farm?
Just like finding a hiding spot,
Okay. Make a sneak
kind
check.
of nearish by. Nope.
You don't do very well.
Nope.
Can I try to sneak towards?
Sneaking to the farm?
Yeah.
Yes. Go for it.
Okay. So to sneak and body, I will eventually need 7. I will wait until he is done.
I succeed at sneaking as well.
Can I have
I
2?
thought you weren't sneaking. I thought you were walking right up to
Well,
the
I've got this-
dog
I'm-
thing.
I'm crunching down. I got my sword out.
Your sword.
Your hockey stick.
My spear. My blood
Right.
fist spear.
You're doing it stealthily.
Hey, there you go.
I have 1 success.
Okay.
I guess I will also try to,
I sneak.
if we're all sneaking. Doo-doo-doo,
Well, some of us are sneaking.
Wonder
Unfortunately,
sneaking.
Isabella is not.
It's not, yeah.
Isabella is hanging out in the tree line.
Oh, okay. You're hanging out.
The jock is heading towards, your brother's heading sneakily towards what he presumes to be the dog, and Katri is sneaking towards the gate of the fence. So you're all kind of heading different directions. Which direction do you go?
Well, I feel like it'd be most useful going towards the gate if it needs to be opened, but I don't know. I don't want to leave Isabella out of the tree line. That seems to do this. I will try to get towards the gate.
Okay, so you're sneaking along with Katri to the gate.
I am not successful.
Cool.
So you're going sneak, and he's going sneak, sneak.
He's doing the like.
Dun, 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 dun,
One of these I'm probably actually under my breath being like, sneak, as I go.
Like a little
Henrik.
squeaking mouse.
Yeah. But nobody notices me, apparently.
Henrik, you are successful in sneaking towards the dog thing.
Dog thing is not reassuring in the slightest.
thing
It's
that
the
we think is-
Dogagorgon.
You are
That's a
successful in
Dogagorgon.
sneaking towards it. They
small
don't
raptor.
notice you. But they do, however, hear your brother unsuccessfully sneaking to the gate,
Yeah.
and they turn around to face his direction.
What are they?
And you are, you were sneaking up on them, but you are between them and your brother, so they spot you too.
Yeah. Tiny little
It's not
velociraptors.
dogs. Yeah, tiny little velociraptors.
Like chicken size?
No.
Like Jurassic Park size?
Yeah.
Okay, so not just like smack with my hockey stick away like a chicken
Yeah.
size.
Exactly.
It's a few years too early for me to say clever girl. All right. Shit. Is
What
all
the
I really
shit?
say.
Dinosaurs.
The three of you that are in sight, which is everyone except Isabella.
Well, no, Katri.
Katri
should've-
succeeded on her sneak check, which means that she is
Yeah.
moving silently.
Yeah, so she's.
But she's still in
fine.
plain sight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
If I'm sneaking
semantics.
across
There's
the
no
room-
hide check. Sneak is. But I understand what you.
Yeah. You
Doesn't
weren't,
matter. My brother ruined it for all of us.
For Brinos.
You're still fine because you're still in the tree line, despite the fact that you failed your stealth check. You're still in the tree line. You never left the tree line, so they don't spot you. They do ever spot the other three of you, and turn and charge. So now you're gonna have to make move plus body rolls to rush for that gate.
Okay. I will try.
Do a fast.
This is not going to go great.
Do a new.
Nope, so far, nope. Nope.
You did not do a new.
I did not go new. I got very startled. They are really cool, and I really want to go up and pet them. Nope.
Not for me either.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm.
You notice
seeing-
that they're kind
I've got
of
a roll
deer
here.
in the headlights. You notice your brother and Katri are kind of deer in the
Yeah.
headlights.
One,
What do you
two,
do,
3, 4,
Henrik?
5, 6, 7, 8.
What are you gonna do, Henry?
9, 10. I see that they're not going to get anywhere. They're not going to run anywhere. And I look back at these. Oh, is there 2 of them?
There are 2 of them.
I am tall for my age and broad-shouldered, and I've got a stick. I'm not charging at them, but my plan is I just want to, like, when, like, we're out in rural farm, if bear comes by, you make a whole lot of noise, make yourself feel really big, and scare them away. They may be dinosaurs, but they're still just animals. So I just want to, like, don't show fear, impress, and scare, and to intimidate them into running away so that they don't go to the 2 behind me who are totally weak and are going to get eaten by these things. And so I'm using the hockey stick to, like, swing it in front of me and start clacking it on a stone.
I'm going to say this is a charm plus body check.
Oh.
And you get your bonus +2 for using your...
Okay, because I was saying force because it says impress, frighten, or humiliate is what I was doing during stressful situations.
Impress, frighten, or humiliate?
Is one of the effects if you get bonuses of force.
I see.
And I can also give successes to other kids if I do that.
Well.
And I can take something from my opponent. And I can avoid collateral damage.
Yeah, that's a thing that I didn't. Let's see, force, impress, frighten, or humiliate. Yeah, it's right there. Go for it then. Force plus body.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Shit. Oh, that's a lot of successes.
A lot of successes.
Yeah,
Boom.
2 successes.
And then there's the 2 for you 2.
There you go.
Okay, so you make enough of a commotion that the velociraptors stop for a second, unsure what to do, which is long enough for your brother and Katri to get through the gate. And now what do you do?
I'm gonna book it in their direction to get to the gate too.
So as
Now
soon as
they're
they're
safe.
as soon as they're through the gate, you stop your facade, you turn tail, and you run as fast as you can for the gate. And as soon as you turn around,
The
you know
spell's broken.
the spell of the intimidation is broken. So now you got to make a move plus body check
Yeah.
to get through that gate in time. And whoever's operating the gate is also going to have to make a move plus body check to see if they shut the gate in time for the velociraptors not to get through as well.
All right.
2 successes.
Fantastic. 2 successes. You
I'm
can use
sick.
your
I can
other success.
give a success to another kid.
Yeah. So you can you rush through the door,
Go,
push your brother out of the way, who
Close
is
the
slowly getting ready to close the gate, and you close the gate faster than you can.
Isabella!
She's fine. They don't know she's there. She'll be quiet.
in the tree line. Isabella, what are you doing? You just staying there?
That's
You
basically
saw
my first words out of my
everything
mouth.
happen.
So
You
I
ro-
just watch all of that happen.
Yes, you did.
Okay, so
That
You
should
are
not
outside-
have gone as well as it did.
You are
given how bad our
outside
dice
the
rolls have been.
fence.
I'm
But
outside
you
the
are in
fence.
tree line. But you are outside the fence.
I have seen some things. So at this point, all I can kind of do is take a look around and examine the situation that I'm in.
Yeah, see if you can investigate for
Well,
details.
the
you've missed.
velociraptors don't see you. But they're also between you and the fence.
Yeah.
There's the effects for investigation if you want to see.
You want to attempt an investigation roll to see if you can find something of
Maybe
use?
maybe there's another path or something you've missed.
Yeah.
There's a sign that just says underground tunnel this way.
Yeah, maybe.
There's one here. Yeah. How can I get into / out of / past something is an effective investigate.
Okay, so check investigate plus mind. Try to figure out this solution here.
That's 5 dice.
I believe. Yes.
1 success. Okay.
Oh, I'm so scared for you.
Me too.
Cool.
All right.
So, yeah.
So, looking around, realizing that you're not very stealthy, and that even though you're behind the tree line, it won't take the velociraptors long to find you. You need to get on the other side of that fence with your friends. And you're looking around, and you just so happen to see one of the trees closer to the fence has a branch that goes over top of the fence.
Oh, and you're tiny. I wouldn't have been able to do that. I'd be far too heavy. The branch would have broken under my weight. But you're small.
There is one small problem with that. I do not trust my physical capabilities enough to climb said tree
Oh dear.
and use said branch.
Alternatively, you could just try to remain hidden in the forest line until your friends come back for you.
I believe in you. Also, you
I have no idea how long it'll be until they come back for me.
That is true. I'll let you think about that for a little while. Meanwhile, inside the fence, 3 Dobermans are growling at you.
Oh, come on. I got
Oh,
at least I got my hockey stick.
Yeah.
you are not the puppers we were looking for.
Nope.
We've been following the wrong tracks.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no, there are other dogs on this island?
Wow, multiple dogs?
Oh,
Whoa.
we're just idiot kids. What do we know? Okay. Other than the Dobermans, where are we?
Yeah, can we get a bit of the rest of the
Bit of a visual?
surrounding
Sure,
area?
sure. Okay, so you are in a fenced-in yard of a farm. There is, it's a large fenced-in yard. There are 3 buildings and 3 cars. So there's a main building which is large and looks like a house. It's right in the center of the yard.
Mm-hmm.
To its left, from your perspective, is another smaller building, which is obviously a garage. Parked in front of the garage are 3 cars, and to the right of the building, there is what looks like almost like a chicken coop or a pen of some type, and there is that smaller building, that hut, has a secondary fenced-in yard within the fenced-in yard, and you can see that there are more dogs inside that secondary fenced-in yard. It's like a dog pen, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Puppers.
These aren't puppers.
Mm-hmm.
They're always puppers.
But there are 3 that are outside of the dog pen, and they're growling at you.
One for each of us.
Yeah.
Some of them might be boofers.
Some might be pupperinos.
You're 30 years ahead of your time right now.
I drew an emoticon earlier, and I was like, "Well, I think this is still too early."
All right. I don't know what to do, guys.
Don't you just charge?
Just stay calm with the Doberman and try and go to the other building that doesn't have more dogs in it.
We don't want more dogs.
We don't want more dogs.
But what if Goldie's over there?
So I'm sorry, which one's the closest building?
The closest building to you, where you're standing right now, you're standing right in front of the main building, which is the largest building. The main building and the dog pen are about equidistant from where you are. The main building's right in front of you. The dog pen's to your right. The garage is a little further off to the left.
Okay, so the garage is further away.
Think I'd have a sandwich on me I could throw to them? We took when we were up for the walk?
Yeah, see, I don't remember you packing any food at all.
No, I'm asking to retroactively add it in because we never play that way anyways.
That's fair.
You know what's actually really sad is that
I'm sure the
Did you
Waspy
pack?
family.
Did you pack a sandwich? Did you have the foresight to pack a sandwich?
No,
that mom
wait.
back at the Montanen house absolutely packed us all little
All
square
little
little
lunches,
PB&J sandwiches.
You know,
That's
you know
probably
what?
fair. Yeah.
Before we as you came into the clubhouse and was like, guys, I found Goldie, and we were all just like running off to. I had this thought in my head like, hey, maybe we should go into your house and like get some little like meats and things to lure the dog with if we see her again. But I didn't say anything, so I probably
Hindsight.
should have said something.
And now we know.
Tell you what, Justin, you can make an empathize/mind check. If you succeed, you'll have a sandwich in your backpack. Not that you even have a backpack.
Oh,
but-
good.
I'm the jock. I get 2 dice.
I know. That's why I'm laughing on the inside.
So you're laughing on the outside.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound as impressive when I only rolled 2.
No.
No.
You don't have a sandwich, my friend. Unless you want to push.
I push. I have a sandwich. I have two sandwiches.
You have 2 sandwiches. Congratulations.
He stole his brother's
And they're
lunch.
each quartered.
I have Tommy's sandwich.
And they're each quartered in pieces.
Aw.
You know,
With
like
the crusts cut off.
With the crust, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
So my plan here is to drop the food in front of them. They eat it, and I'm gonna just put my hand out for them to smell me. And be like, we're cool, 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 cool.
Doing a Jake Peralta.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Okay, so you put the sandwiches down in front
Which
of
was originally an Abed from Community
Yeah.
who did cool, cool, cool. Cool.
Why don't you make a charm plus heart?
Oh, I have a lot
Jack.
of heart. It's a little better.
And you know what? Since you have sandwiches, 2 of them, I'm going to
Yeah?
say that your sandwiches give you plus 2 dice.
Nice.
+2 to
Thanks,
sandwich.
Mama Martinen.
+2 to sandwich.
See, doesn't that sound so much better than the 2 before?
I'll laugh. You get nothing here.
No,
Oh, you got
where we
one.
going?
Success.
This is good.
I like these dice.
So the dogs,
they're
the
better
dogs,
than
the
mine.
dogs think of you as friends now.
Yay!
Where's Isabella?
Outside, I think.
Oh no.
I know.
You look up and you see Isabella is just like on this branch, like scooching forward.
Oh,
That's my Velociraptor sound.
Are you on the branch scooching forward with the
you decide to
Velociraptor
do that?
snapping underneath?
I mean that was out of game, but I was
All right, make
Yeah,
your body
probably.
plus move check.
This is bad.
I take that back.
So with the
Isabella
friendly
seems to be
Dobermans,
up there.
I want to be like encouraging you to be like, you can do it. Just one hand in front of the other.
Do we have another die for the? That's what I'm
We
saying,
had
of
one more in the
these?
pool. You only used the one from the pool, right?
I didn't use any of the ones from the pool. Wait,
If no
did I?
one's used a pool die, then we have 2.
No, well, because I
If
instead
you'd
of
still allow it, it was originally put in
Sure.
to lead you to the
because
dog.
because I re-rolled using my luck and then I pushed. I didn't use one of the dice, so I'm using both of these.
I don't want you falling into a pit of velociraptors.
Okay. Huh.
Hey.
And we got one. We got one.
Cool. Like, and I got my hand out for you, and you take it, and I
Well,
No, no.
What do you
bring
do?
you in over.
wanna
Hang on,
get-
hang on.
Yeah.
You climbed the tree.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Now you need to jump from that branch.
I gotta do it again.
Oh, that's so much BS.
Does the branch go over the fence? Can we kind of get under her to make sure that?
Yeah, no,
Helping?
I'm just being an asshole.
Oh, okay.
No, you jump from the branch, and who wants to try to catch her?
I thought we left Dungeons and Dragons back in the shack.
Sure.
Can somebody get her?
Oh,
She leaps down from the branch on top of the roof of one of the cars, which is right next to the fence, and she's fine. All right, you guys are all inside the thing. Good job. The velociraptors are like chewing at the fence, but
I'm a little shaken.
Isabella, are you okay?
I'm a little shaken, but I'm okay.
It's okay.
oh, roll back together again.
I'd
Where- did
I'd
you-
rather be
Wait,
with you
wait,
guys.
are you
than
still
out there.
scared, Isabella?
Yes.
Did you roll one less dice because you were scared?
No, I didn't know I had to do that.
Oh, that's what
Oh,
scared
shit.
does.
Yeah, every condition is a negative one.
Negative
to all
one
of the
to your
rolls
number
until
of
you clear
dice.
The condition.
Oh, frick.
That's unfortunate. And you only got one success, right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll be nice and say because we forgot about it. But from now on, you effectively have a -1 to all your dice numbers because you're scared with
That's-
good reason.
Oh, sure.
I really hope the
Definitely,
science teacher
definitely.
lives at this farm.
Why the fuck would he do that?
Maybe he's chasing dinosaurs.
For science.
Maybe he's like,
Science.
maybe he's Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
Science teacher is Jeff Goldblum.
New headcanon accepted. Your science teacher is now Jeff Goldblum.
Sometimes anchors find a way.
Oh god.
Sometimes anchors find a way. All right, do you want to go investigate the house?
Yes.
All right, so you find your way into
Catchy just walks on over.
you find your way into the
You're
house.
taking the lead now.
That's on brand.
Inside the house.
I guess we're checking out the house.
I'm guessing the house is unlocked.
Yeah, it is. The house is in bad shape.
Think about locking this place.
The house is in bad shape. Inside, several walls are covered by photo wallpaper showing tropical beaches with palm trees and blue waters. It's dirty, smells of stale food, and is cluttered with too much furniture. The electricity and the telephone lines to the house seem to be down, and so there's no power. But there are fires in not one but two fireplaces and lit candles to
it's
keep the
warm in
place
here.
warm.
Yeah.
Too real.
New hideout.
There is an older woman with a blanket over her lap sitting in a rocking chair. And in front of her are two greyhounds. Like the dogs.
No more peppers.
The dogs are lying on the floor next to her.
Okay, can we call this adventure or mystery? Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out?
But the dinosaurs out more like. Who let the dinosaurs out?
Who are you?
Oh.
Why have you come into my home?
We just needed to get to safety.
Did you let those creatures in?
No.
Into my yard?
Oh no,
No.
ma'am, no, absolutely not. We swear.
Oh, thank goodness. And to find all four of you safe and sound. Are you all okay? Are any of you injured?
Isabella's not holding up too well.
Oh, come here, dearest. You've had quite the day. Chased by reptiles of
Should we
Vicious.
tell her about Ken?
vicious
No.
vicious varieties. Here, she gets up from her chair and moves into the kitchen. Let me make you something to eat that will calm you down. She immediately puts something on the stove and starts making soup.
Oh, she's a kindly
Yes.
old woman.
Yes.
Have you seen a boy named Brian or a dog that goes by
I've seen
Goldie?
many dogs. Oh, the golden retriever.
Yes. That.
Yes. He's here with me.
Oh.
Goldie. And then
We-
the golden retriever comes running down the stairs.
Jackpot.
We have been trying to find him.
Oh, well, he's right here. He's been found. He came to my house. He smelled all of my other dogs.
You have so many dogs.
I nursed him back to health. He had an injury. It looks like one of
The
those
creatures?
creatures got to him. I've been trying to call for help since they first appeared, but the phone lines went dead. I tried to warn everyone, but no one would believe me.
I know that.
I got on a radio show though. Maybe, hopefully, it got out. The word got out.
I
Oh,
don't-
I'm sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Riga. What's your names?
Oh my
Episode
goodness.
1 deep cut.
Hello. I heard your message on the radio. My dad was listening to that program that night.
Oh, you were listening to the Silver Wolf program.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I didn't know who else to call. I was, I tried calling the police and they thought I was crazy. Yeah, that's true. You make you cry wolf one too many times and they block your phone number. So I called the only place that would accept my phone call, that radio station. He's such a nice man, that Mr. Wolf. Anyway, I tried to get the word out. You said you got that everyone heard? Oh, that must be swell then. That's why nobody else has come in the past little while, except for that man and the dog.
There's a man in the.
Well, a boy, really.
There's a boy.
Yes.
You
Perhaps
did
the
see a
one you were
boy.
looking for.
Perhaps. Maybe.
Yes.
What does he look like?
He had blonde hair and a pair of skates
That's
and,
him.
and a rifle.
And a
Oh, I
rifle.
don't know.
Yes.
Didn't have
I
a
don't
rifle
know
the
about
last
a
time I saw
rifle.
him.
Oh
I
well.
don't know, it's not- But skates make sense unless skates got stolen. In which case, this is taken very dark turn.
In which case, we have to get those skates back in his memory.
You can do that.
Might have taken up a rifle once he got to the island. Heck, I
Maybe.
probably would have if I had the option.
I don't
What was?
like guns.
Did you get his name?
His name was Brian, I think.
That's him.
I tried
the
to.
boy.
Fine, that's the one. Wait, where'd he go?
I tried to encourage him to come into my farm to remain here until the
So
police or the army took care of the monsters, but he
How
couldn't
long
talk
have-
any sense into
How
him.
long have these monsters been here?
For days,
When did you see the boy?
weeks, maybe. I don't know. I've lost track of
Jeez.
time.
When did you see the boy?
1 day passed. Yes, yesterday. Yesterday he came by yesterday.
Why didn't he stay? Do you know where he was going?
He was headed up to up to the old Hastings farm.
We have to go there. Ice boy, we have to go.
We need something to.
He said he had discovered the
Can't go back
source.
out there.
He said he had discovered the source of the creatures. He said it was at the Hastings Farms, and he was going to put a stop to it.
Why would he go there by himself? What a
He
dummy.
fancied himself some kind of hero.
Oh, that sounds like what you tried to do but failed.
Thanks. That you're good. You're great. That's awesome. I have. Did you see
Wow.
me out there
Which
fighting
one?
those things that saved your ass?
Which one's the real bully here?
No. Naturally spent too much time with him at this point, and she's just kind of alarmed. Turn you in defending yourself.
Yeah, I know. Like the more I actually do save you repeatedly, the harder the hammer falls. I mean, is there a way we can get out of the farm without attracting those things?
Oh, I wouldn't try to. I'm sure the army will be here shortly.
Oh, does any of your your car still works, right?
Well, I have 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
I'll be
something
getting my
wrong.
license next year.
There's something wrong with each of them, but if you can fix them up,
Oh,
you'd be
You're
happy.
good with your hands. You're
This is
you're good with
Isabella.
computers. We can fix this car.
If
And
you
then
can fix them
we're
up,
inside.
you
They
can
can't
have
get
one
to
of
us.
and then
And then we can get to the Hastings farm.
Yeah, you guys are fairly tall,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can reach the pedals.
She tosses you to the keys to
Actually,
the Buick.
I did write
All right.
tall for his age as my description. Like I'm tall enough at 15 that, and the hockey build that I kind of look a lot older than I am.
Yeah.
At least until
She
you
would
see
be
the
much
fact that
safer if you just waited here until help
no
arrives.
buzz.
We don't
Well-
know
I
when that
don't-
will be, though, and
that
I'm
might-
worried.
I don't know if.
Well, I
That
think I
won't
should
be
keep
very
the
soon.
dog with me
Well-
if you are going on an adventure.
Yes,
might
I think
be
that'd
safe.
absolutely be best.
Might be safer.
I'm not giving
There's-
up our jackpot.
we can come
Oh, you
back
wanna
and
bring
we'll
him with
come
us out
back
there with
for
those
it.
things?
But we have to
Dogs
return-
love going on car rides.
Ice Boy, we need to return the car after.
It's Iceman.
Hey, guess what? If the dog dies, there's no jackpot. Shut your face hole.
I mean, maybe they'll give us something for bringing back the collar.
Tommy's already
let's
left.
go.
He's gone outside.
You want to make a tinker roll, Tommy, to check
Yeah.
if you can fix
Yeah.
this
So,
car?
so tell me about this. Tell me about these cars out here.
Well,
What am I looking at?
you know, one of them looks like it's in really bad shape.
Mm-hmm.
Another one looks like it might just need a boost, maybe.
Okay.
But you don't have another car to boost it with.
Right.
And then the third one,
The third one's an armored bus.
one's an armored bus.
No.
But it's missing an. No, it's not an armored bus. The third one.
That'd be awesome.
It's the Fortnite party bus.
Where are we dropping off?
The third one seems to be missing a battery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so we just gotta.
in theory, it's a
Search around.
simple matter of taking one from another one of the cars. We'll see. Okay, so my tinker roll is I got that is 8 plus 2 because in theory I'd be using my screwdriver, which is my unique item.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this isn't a roll. I'm just counting how many dice I have. Okay. Got 2 successes so far.
I was gonna ask, can I assist in
Oh,
any way?
3.
But then it turns out I probably don't need to.
So
Are any of you enjoying soup while he's fixing the car?
Yes.
I think I probably am because
If any of you are
Trying
enjoying
not to
soup, you can
die.
get rid of one condition.
hooray.
all right, I went out with
Oh.
you because you and I both
Bravery soup.
we don't get along, but we work together. So you have under the tinker. What was it specifically?
Oh, you went out with me? I thought I left because you were arguing about the dog.
Oh, you
Um,
walked out, and then I guess maybe
but,
I followed.
yeah.
So tinker is the ability to build and manipulate machines, but it has here's the bonus effects. The thing is more durable than expected. The thing can do more than expected. The thing is more discreet than expected. So it might be that the battery that needed the charge or something might like you needed the boost, but they didn't think that there was one to be a boost. But there's something that is better than originally seen as you've rolled these successes, right?
How many successes did you get?
3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 bonus successes.
Yeah.
So which would you like? The car is more durable than expected. The car can do more than expected, or the car is more discreet than expected. It's an electric car and it just runs silent, for example.
Or it's not going to just backfire when we turn it on and send
Yeah.
off like a gunshot sound that's going to attract all the velociraptors to us.
You guys pick 2 of those things. So
Okay, I'll probably take a battery out from one of the other cars, rig it up, and maybe I'll have it can do more than expected. So I've taken maybe a superior part from one of the vehicles and put it in this smaller but more functional vehicle. To
Sure.
sort of soup it up, and I'll go with more discreet than expected. Maybe while I'm under the hood, I realized that something was maybe knocking or rattling.
sure.
like
So
it.
when you're making a check using
are
this
good
car,
choices.
you get +2 bonus now.
Oh, great! Anything to do with this car? I get to.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's my brother.
So he fixed up the car.
I'm inside eating soup.
Yeah, the girl, the Riga feeds you all soup. She says that that kid Brian, he headed north to the Hastings farm. You follow the road; it'll take you straight there.
Okay.
Best of luck, and I hope you can return.
We'll return the car, don't worry.
Be
Do
careful
our best
for
to
those
bring 'em back.
monsters.
Yep.
You too.
When
please
you
be
go
safe.
back outside, the velociraptors have disappeared,
Oh, that's good.
or is it?
Or they've been scared off by the T-Rex.
Oh no, I forgot about the hierarchy. There's a dinosaur hierarchy.
There's something that
Pterodactyl, Velociraptor, T-Rex. It goes in stages.
I'm assuming you guys are going to the Hastings farm.
Megalodon.
Find yourself on the road to the Hastings farm.
Yep.
Getting closer and closer and closer to the Hastings farm. Driving the car is making things real easy for you guys. Eventually, on the horizon, you can see the Hastings farm. Do you keep driving? Do you stop here and sneak up to the farm? What do you want to do? The car doesn't make a lot of noise.
I kind of want to take the car closer so we're not like out in the open. If this is the source of where the dinosaurs came from, I don't really want to be like running from the car.
You're the driver.
I thought Tommy would be driving.
He's not old enough yet.
Do I need
Oh,
to switch my photo?
I guess I'm driving. All right.
Yeah. I have to check the steering wheel in my picture.
All right. That's what I want to do if you guys are cool with it.
You're so angry.
So mean.
This drawing is so good. We
All
need to
right.
post them
We're
all
going to
to the
scan
social
all of
media.
these, put them into the drive.
Yes,
Pretty
we
funny.
need to.
Okay, so
Although my Velociraptor's pretty awful.
well, I
Is
want
it
to
a-
drive up
is
to
it
the
a
farm.
ghost velociraptor? Because it should be a ghost. That would be
kind
really
of
good.
is.
I want to drive like
Ghost! Oh
right
my
up to the
God.
door of the house.
Of course. You drive right up to the fenced gate because there is a low fence that goes around the farm.
Mm-hmm.
And you get out of the car and go into the yard.
Unless, okay, so it's not like one of those gates that you can open up and then you can drive
Well,
through.
you could open it up and you could.
All
you
right,
could
Tommy,
drive
go
a
open the
truck.
gate. We'll stay in here. You go open the gate, you get back in, we'll drive the car in.
Oh, all right. Just I don't know how much closer we should bring this thing in. It's, it's
This is
not
horrifying.
ours.
She gave it to us. It's not like we stole the car.
No, we just don't want to wreck this. All right.
If it gets wrecked, we needed to get back, don't we?
If we find Brian, we're heroes. They're not going to care if we wreck the car.
No, but to get back with all the dinosaurs.
All right. Just
We'll take another car.
listen. You
You gotta
guys,
find another car with you?
We'll get another one for the Hastings farm.
you guys see anything coming? You
Oh boy.
honk or wave your arms or whatever.
Okay.
Hey, I wonder if we could use the horn from the car to startle any creatures that might come by if they get
Or
too close.
or let them know where we are.
Well, I mean, there's that, but
I
I don't know. I'm thinking.
just want to drive the car
immediate
close
danger.
to the building.
Okay. So
If you want to walk, we can walk. I'll stop the car here.
No, I'm good. I'm just making a
So-
solution. As
What
to...
what is there any music in the car?
Yeah,
What's in the tape deck?
it's in the tape deck.
What does Rika listen to?
the final countdown?
It's the final countdown. The final countdown.
Someone should make a supercut of that where it's just that goes dun the final count and then it starts again. Dun.
Constantly just says the final count over and over again.
Yeah.
All right. You open the gate. And you drive into the courtyard of the farm area. There are 4 main buildings here. There are 4 buildings. There's a main building, which is larger than the rest. There's a barn, and then there are 4 smaller barns.
The main building looked like a house.
The main building looks like a house, and then the 4 other buildings look like barns. There is a bunch of machinery and scrap metal just littering the center courtyard.
Any robots?
Not that you can see.
Secret
Just a
mech
bunch
battles.
of
No, the robots aren't
Robots.
secret. Like we
You
might
park
even
the
have
car.
we might even
Mech
have a,
battles are
in the
probably
courtyard.
we
secret.
might even have a robot janitor at the school, and the military have mechs that they use to patrol around the loop.
You park the car in the courtyard and you get out and survey your surroundings. And the first thing you immediately notice,
Could have put Goldie into one of the robot mechs, and then that would have been a nice crossover event for you.
What's the first thing we immediately notice?
Hindsight.
the first thing Tommy immediately notices is large
Whoops.
tracks.
That was
Large-
very in character.
Large, like 3 toed tracks that are like
Oh.
as big as you.
So we're talking about robots and mechs, and you're like dinosaur hierarchy in the passenger seat.
You also see a large hole in the eastern barn wall, as if something burst through it at some point.
Aren't you glad we stayed in the car?
It's the hole is big enough that you could drive a car through it.
Let's go.
Is the track leading to or from the hole?
Okay, but I can
Wrong.
drive the car up to the
Wrong.
hole and turn
Alright.
up the high beams to see what's inside.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm not going to drive the car in, but I orient it so we're facing it, and then I
The car can go in.
turn the high beams on so we see what we're driving into.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's a barn.
Empty?
It looks like an empty barn.
But there was something in there at some point.
All right,
That
I don't want to drive
burst
the
out?
car in because I don't know how to reverse yet. So
Yeah, is this manual or automatic? Because that actually
it's the 80s in Sweden. It's a manual car. So I
Oh boy.
I
How
put.
many times have we actually bunny hopped on?
Oh, I've
Actually-
been grinding the clutch the whole time.
Okay, so
I
you're
took
looking
the
through.
whole trip in second gear.
Awesome.
Okay, so you're looking through the massive hole in the barn wall, and the barn looks mostly empty except for a large. There's a large glowing piece of equipment inside that is kind of out of sight. It's hard to see from outside. but
I'll keep the high beams
There's
on.
something going on
We'll keep the
inside
car
that
running,
building.
but let's go out and investigate.
I wish to see the glowing thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get out of the car
Alright.
and go with
Well, I'm not staying
go with Spook
You get out of
here.
the car and you climb through the hole in the wall into the.
I still have my flashlight from the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'll give it to you.
important
You can
because
have
it's
this.
getting dark.
Thank you.
Um,
You are starting to be nice. What is wrong? You sick?
No, I just need both of my hands for the hockey stick.
Okay. Okay.
what you see is a synthesizer connected to a strange machine that resembles a large lantern,
We found Julian's
lying on the
barn.
ground but facing up. From the lantern comes a bright light that forms a large ring of light, which hangs vertically in the air. In the middle of the ring can be seen a two-dimensional image of a jungle landscape, where prehistoric creatures occasionally are seen moving around.
It's like a TV.
Sort of.
It's a TV, but not a TV. It's a.
Yeah.
That does not look natural or normal. But I want to go in.
This is cool. So do we want to? I mean, I we've got a couple people here who've got some good investigation skills.
Yeah, I think I'd be inclined to know what Isabella thinks, given that seems
Yeah.
electronical in nature.
You guys are the brains. I fought my way here for you. Now tell me what I'm looking at.
All right,
You're the
wants
Can I-
to,
smartest
go
people I know.
who wants to make the?
I'd like to investigate, please.
This is definitely not an investigate check. This is
Oh.
probably a comprehend check.
Yeah.
Trying to understand
That
what the heck this piece
or
of equipment is.
calculate.
That sounds.
Calculate. Yeah, know how technical items work and how to
Oh.
use them. That's definitely
No.
a calculate check.
Then not me.
A tech calculate
I
check.
am not.
Tech.
This is a piece of
Tech-
technology.
Tech.
I would also accept a comprehend mind check,
I would
which
do
won't
that.
tell you how to use the tech, but might tell you what you're looking at.
I would like to do a comprehend mind.
Sure.
Could you do a comprehend tech?
You no.
I mean, I have 4.
Yay! One success.
One success.
In comprehend.
You are looking as incredible as it sounds. You are looking at a time machine, a portal to the past, specifically a prehistoric era, the late Cretaceous. If you're nerds enough to know what that means.
Okay. We need to figure out whether or not shutting this off means the dinosaurs go away or they stay here.
That's a really good question. And the answer to that question, we're gonna tune in next time on the final episode of Tales from the Loop, Terrible
Am I-
Warriors Edition. I have been your game master.
Am I finally gonna get my chance to shine?
Yeah.
I think
Am
so.
I finally gonna get
Throw
my
away your
chance to
shot.
shine?
I have been your game master, Joshua Barbo from Chaotic Rogue Entertainment. Around the table we have.
Cassie D20 Love Chew playing Isabella.
I am Natalie, Akira Rogue, playing Katsy, also known as the ghost weirdo who draws everybody while they're sleeping.
And holds flashlights.
Real creepy.
I am John Blair, playing Tommy, getting at least an A in shop class on this one.
You're doing a good
Good job.
Fixed the car real good.
I'm Justin playing Henrik, and I guess my job here is done. I'll let the nerds take over, and I'll stand watch.
You
Then
beat
Okay,
up
we
things
need-
with that stick.
next
we need-
week,
we need
the final episode to Tales in the Loop. And if you're a Patreon supporter, I'm just going to mention this here now. For the entire month of September, we have been running a poll to choose which is the next game we are going to be recording in October. The October game has already been recorded, but this would be the game that we will release in November. The first option in that list of games is Tales from the Loop. If you want us to keep playing this game, vote for it on the Patreon poll. And the other 3 are, I think, Star Trek Adventures, Paranoia, and The Witcher RPG that we picked up from Gen Con. So those are the...
At least two. I think actually all of those games have come out within the last
Yeah,
year.
so
they're
it's,
all
it's,
Wow.
it's really, really exciting. And
Nice.
they are all highly requested games, so I expect it to be a blood battle there on the Patreon page. You can vote for as many options as you like, and you can change your choices throughout the month. And if you would like us to keep playing Tales from the Loop, go ahead and vote for it, and we'll return to this game in November. So while next week may be our finale, it might not be the last time these kids go out on a mystery. So,
That depends.
on if we get sucked into the past.
Yeah, it's stuck there. It says in the rules of Tales from the Loop the kids can't die.
They just
it
say that
doesn't
they have
say
to
they
be
can't
trapped.
get stranded thousands of years in the past.
Millions of years.
Millions of years.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, you're not
That's-
gonna find any good soup there.
A loophole.
Oh, get out!
Goodbye. All right, I'll see you.
No, we like you. Please stay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
The Terrible Warriors has new episodes out every Tuesday. And next week, the final episode to this month's campaign of Tales from the Loop. And as you heard, you can head to our Patreon page right now to participate in the poll to choose next month's campaign. And follow us on Twitter at Dice Warriors, and Instagram on Terrible Warriors, and let us know how you like this show by leaving us a review on iTunes. Join us in our Discord channel. We'd love to find out how you found out who the Terrible Warriors are. And hey, while you're there, why don't you join in one of our listener gaming groups? They'd love to have you. Tales in the Loop is published by Free League Games. And a special thanks to Comics and Gaming Magazine for lending us their copy to play on the show. Appreciate the assist. Today's Terrible Warriors and your kids who are face to face with answers finally were Game Master Joshua Barbo and players Natalie Wallace, Cassie Chu, Justin Eacock, and John Blair. We'll see you next week for the final episode of Tales from the Loop, Creatures from the Cretaceous. Right here on the Terrible Warriors.